Johnny Rocket, the internationally acclaimed restaurants of value, fun and excitement now in Nigeria with locations in Lagos and Abuja. We have a report. Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited, the Enugu Southeast Nigeria-based firm, consistently deliver world-class projects with precision. Find out also about Zakus' success strategy in our industry report. Plus, Standard Generic Pharmaceutical Nigeria Limited offerings explained by the Chief Executive Officer, Ernest Udesi, in our business briefs. This is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Hello and thanks for joining us. My name is Kenneth Odushola Stevenson and this is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. And I'm quite excited. The elections may have come and gone, especially the presidential and the National Assembly elections. And there were no violence, so to speak, but the election was quite peaceful and acceptable to the ECOWAS community of nations, where we want to be awaiting the final result from INEC, hopefully by today. But today on Inside Business Africa, business must go on as we take a very important critical look at the operations of Johnny Rockets, one of the major globally acclaimed restaurants of fun and excitement now in Nigeria, plus other issues on business, finance and the economy. I'll be right back to give you the detail, especially when we talk about Johnny Rockets and Zakus Construction. Welcome back. You're still Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information, reporting business, finance and the economy totally. Let's begin today with the report on Johnny Rockets, the globally acclaimed restaurants of fun and excitement now in Nigeria, courtesy the Nama family. And this particular restaurant has been doing globally well, and Nigeria is now to benefit from the fund that has been provided, especially when it started in the United States. Here's a report. Welcome to Johnny Rockets, the globally acclaimed restaurants of choice, which started in 1986 in Los Angeles, California, United States of America, now in Nigeria with the same standard and same menu. Mr. Christopher Nama of the great Nama dynasty with roots in Nigeria of over 80 years is the brain behind the emergence of the global brand in Nigeria with strong vision and mission.
Sure, you know, Johnny Rockets, we always said we didn't want it to be just another restaurant where you could come, eat food, and go home. We always wanted it to be more of an experience, more of an outing than that. And internationally, Johnny Rockets is known for more than just great food. We have great food, but we also have a certain level of friendliness and customer service. When you come into our restaurant, we want people to feel like they've come into their home. In fact, we don't call people our customers, we call them our guests, because we consider this our home and we're in the same courtesy and respect and the same warmth, whether wealthy or poor, whether from the north or the south, whether foreign or someone local, everybody is the same at Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets, founded on the belief that everyone desires a place where they can escape from today's complicated world and experience the goodness of menu, great food in a fun and nostalgic atmosphere. No doubt, the market and response to Johnny Rockets Nigeria's offering has been awesome.
So Johnny Rockets is basically known for two things worldwide, which is our amazing hamburgers, which are actually all beef burgers, but we call them hamburgers, but there's no ham inside of them. There's no pork products in them. They're all beef burgers. It's just what they call them in the States. They call them hamburgers. The other thing we're very known for are our milkshakes, which is a combination of milk and ice cream, which are the best in the world. I mean, unfortunately, I know what a good milkshake tastes like. We'll send you home with one when you leave. But our milkshakes are fantastic. Really, even when we first opened, although everybody loved all of the food in the place, the first thing we were known for here in Lagos was our milkshakes. People were coming from all over Lagos State, milkshakes, milkshakes, milkshakes. We have a full menu. We have chicken products, we have salads, we have sandwiches, we have burgers, we have desserts, we have obviously fries, onion rings. It's really a full menu. It's mainly the original hamburger because the hamburger is the main focus of the menu, and shakes, but we have an entire menu offering. I'm sure anybody who comes would find something that they like on the menu. We even have a kids menu to make the product a little more affordable to families, because I know it's not easy with a family to be able to afford a big, huge bill at the end of the trip. So we made it a little cheaper, and we even encourage children to order off of the kids menu.
The intimate decor matched with friendly and cultured people greatly defines the great tasting food from a menu of favorites, from juicy hamburgers to the classic sandwiches and full menu and more.
We actually purchased exclusivity from Nigeria when we opened, and we had a reasonable commitment because nobody knew how the hamburger would fly in Nigeria. We were the first one to do it. Actually, we were the first one to open an American hamburger franchise in sub-Saharan Africa at all. So excluding South Africa. So it did so well in the beginning, I actually expanded and purchased other West African nations the rights to develop there. So the plan is to open within Nigeria and then expand west to Ghana and Ivory Coast, probably in the next 2 to 3 years. We really want to focus more on Nigeria first because Nigeria is the #1 market, of course. And then when we feel like it's time, then we'll shift west a little bit.
No doubt, a day at Johnny Rockets presents you with the most friendly atmosphere and people. This is necessitated by the corporate structure and culture that ensures sustainability of service that leaves the greatest impression.
It kind of goes back to the first question. There's a lot of places where you can go in Nigeria and have an excellent meal, which is actually great. And moving forward, it seems like every month a new great restaurant is opening and bringing the bar higher and higher. So I won't say that Johnny Rockets is the only place where you can have a great meal. There are many places where you can have a great meal. But the quality of our burgers and the quality of our desserts, the quality of our starters is so high, and we spend so much time on that quality. And we're able to maintain freshness at such a high level because the menu is so small compared to other restaurants that have everything, that we are using some of the same ingredients over and over again, and they're coming in at 9 a.m. and they're gone by 1 p.m. Bring more at 2 p.m., they're gone by close. So the food is just going in and out of our fridge, maintaining freshness, maintaining a high quality standard, which is something that separates us from other restaurants.
Indeed, Johnny Rockets Nigeria, in line with the global brand standards and best practices, serves simple, great tasting food from a well-designed and highly nutritious menu, says Mr. Christopher Nama.
You know, any businessman, of course, they enter business for gain, for profit, for money, for success. That of course is a part of it. It's a major part of why we open these restaurants. It's not a charity, this is a business at the end of the day. But we didn't open this restaurant to make tons of money. Our family has a very big operation here. We've been around in Nigeria for maybe 70, 80 years at this point. This is actually one of the smaller businesses that we run. But we wanted to do something different. We wanted to put our name on something. We wanted to show people that anybody can build a building or do something that other people are doing. We wanted something unique, which is this provided us that opportunity. So the motivation, of course, is to be successful and run a successful business, but it was also to show what we can do as a group with something like Johnny Rockets, and also as an American Nigeria, it helps bridge the gap between those two countries, and we would like to play a role in bringing other American companies, whether food or non-food, to Nigeria to experience this fantastic market. Nigeria is an amazing market. In Nigeria, it's one of the only markets that I've been in internationally where, yeah, it's difficult to get something going maybe, but when you do something correctly here, and you do it and you put your heart into it, and whether it's a product you're selling or a service you're providing, if you do a good job and you price it correctly, you will succeed, which is a blessing. Other parts of the world, that's not the case. You can have the greatest idea and be the best businessman, but because of external factors, there's no way you're ever going to take off. And Nigeria is very different, so we're very grateful for that, and we wanted to use this opportunity to show other American companies what can be done in Nigeria. We've had a very successful 2.5 years here at Johnny Rockets. We do delivery, which a lot of Johnny Rockets don't do worldwide, and we also have a very high takeaway business. In fact, it's almost half Our revenue, of all of the total sales that we bring into this restaurant, maybe 40 to 45% is people who don't actually consume the food in the restaurant. Moving forward, we're considering expanding into more of a catering role. We're considering, because we have many people who come and they want Johnny Rockets to cater large events. The nature of the food is such that it's difficult to do that unless we're cooking on location. And when we're cooking on location, the sky is the limit for what we can do with this brand. We can bring Johnny Rockets to people's homes, to people's offices, to people's universities, and take advantage of that opportunity.
The dynamic lifestyle of Johnny Rockets brand offers friendly service, upbeat music, contributing to the chain's signature atmosphere of relaxed and casual fun.
Johnny Rockets, as you can see, based on the ambiance and the decorations, this is very much, although all kinds of guests are welcome, whether they're couples, young couples, business, we want everybody we can get. But really, this is a place for families. It has always been a place for families all over the world, whether in the Middle East or in the United States or in Europe or in Latin America or even in Asia, where we have some Johnny Rockets locations. It's families first. The food is very family oriented, the atmosphere is very family oriented, and because of that, we've had a lot of birthday parties. I'd say thousands of birthday parties have come through our doors here. You know, we have the jukebox, which is a music system where customers can actually select the song they want to listen to. It keeps kids entertained. Our staff is very well trained with how to interact with children. We allow kids to be kids here. You know, it's not fine dining. This is fun. This is casual. This is Johnny Rockets. You're supposed to eat a little sugar, go a little crazy, no problem. We encourage it here. And then we have that choreographed dance I mentioned earlier. Kids just love it. I mean, so there's many different ways that kids can be entertained here, which is why this has become very much a destination for birthday parties over the years.
To build the operations in Nigeria requires integrity and strong corporate culture that will translate to success. What is the position with Johnny Rockets Nigeria?
That's a very good question, because there are different kinds of Johnny Rockets models around the world. You have more of a traditional restaurant model, then you have some that are a little more appropriate to be called fast food restaurants. This restaurant is definitely a traditional restaurant. You will walk in, most of the time, if we're not too busy, hopefully you're greeted at the door and ushered to your table. Your order is taken by a server. Server will then will order the food to the kitchen. They'll cook it fresh for you. We don't pre-cook anything. Everything you get here is fresh. So unlike maybe McDonald's or Burger King, where it's a very, very fast food kind of a model, this is not fast food. It's a full service restaurant. And I think a lot of times people get confused because they usually associate burgers with maybe Mr. Biggs or McDonald's, something faster. They don't associate burgers with a traditional restaurant. But this is a traditional restaurant. The server will take your order, will serve your food in sequence if you prefer it like that, starters, main course, dessert. The food is casual, and it's not a fine dining experience. It's a casual experience, but it's still very much a restaurant. And then hopefully the number one expectation our customers should have is they leave their worries at the door. Traffic, stress, school studies, work problems. When you come to Johnny Rockets, it should be like a release from all of those things. Come somewhere happy, upbeat, eat delicious food, hear some good music, leave smiling.
Success no doubt breeds success, which requires expansion in order to meet market demand. What's in the offing for Johnny Rockets Nigeria?
We have something that we're planning for the summer of this year, which will be very, very unique, but it isn't formalized yet, so I can't really announce it. It's kind of a surprise. But 5 years from now, the only thing that I can be sure of is there will be more locations and more places in Nigeria. The brand is such and the pricing is such that we can't put a Johnny Rockets everywhere, like maybe other brands have been able to do. We have to pick our locations very intelligently because it's expensive to open one of these. It's really expensive if you make a mistake and you open in the wrong location. But we would like to have an Ikeja location in the next 6 months or so. And we've considered other areas of Nigeria also, as well as, like I said, moving west to other countries. So 5 years from now, there will be more Johnny Rockets. Hopefully, each one of them will be as beautiful and delicious as the two we already have.
Congratulations, Johnny Rockets, and we're hoping that you have said in the next 6 months or so there will be new locations, especially in Lagos, and we'll be holding on for that, and especially that you made a very important promise that every month we'll be telling the viewers and Nigerians about operations of Johnny Rockets. When we come back right after this commercial break, we'll talk about Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited, the Enugu-based company, delivering projects with precision.
Under the ministries or the government sponsorship, we have projects like the Ministerial Pilot Scheme, which is funded by the Federal Mortgage Bank, an agency of the ministry. I have quite a good number of developers across the nation, states where we have the unencumbered land. For that, they are small number at a time. The FMBN can fund up to 500 units, 100 units, 300 units, depending, because it's a bank.
Welcome back. The program is still Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. We are still in Nigeria, talking about the construction industry. The Enugu-based construction firm doing very well is Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited, delivering project with precision. Here's a very important industry report on the operations of this establishment that is currently taking the construction industry in Nigeria by storm. The Enugu-based construction and engineering company Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited is taking the Nigeria's construction world by storm by delivering customized and professionally minded engineering and construction services from roads, bridges, tunnels, dams and major building works, which incidentally contributes greatly to the development of Nigeria. Engineer Shaibu Audojo is the executive director of Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited.
Yes, what attracted me was when I was a little boy, I am interested in putting something on the ground. Like you have a drawing, you have a plan, you put the plan is on paper, but you actualize it on the ground, you put it on the ground. And I am really interested, and it started from there. My first working experience was during my youth service in Rivers State. I served with a construction company, Okmas Nigeria Limited, at number 90 East West Road. And during the course of my service, I was introduced to site. I've been on site until 2006 to be precise, when I pulled out to be on my own. And that is my journey so far.
Established with clear vision of maintaining good and lasting relationship with clients, giving them satisfaction beyond measures while assisting in the achievement of the firm's set goals and objective through its performance, Zakus Nigeria Limited consistently set the necessary standard in all its projects.
Yes, when I pulled out from Okmas Nigeria Limited to join Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited, actually the perception was the people believe in the whites. They believe what the whites can do, we cannot do. And at the end of the day, I came out to say we can even do more than them. And that is why I have the love for the engineering, the love for the construction, and that love and that interest has been driving me up to now.
No doubt, the local content and performance of major engineering and construction firms in Nigeria has been greatly enhanced. This development has indeed strengthened the operational structure of Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited.
I have a lot of projects that I have completed, even while with Okmas Nigeria Limited. I built some bridges, especially the ones that led to Oloibiri, where we have the first oil well. I built the bridge at Otuabagi, and I built the bridge at Oloibiri. They are still on ground, and I am always proud anytime I tell people that yes, I was a little boy, I just graduated when I handled this project, and I'm proud of it. Zakus Construction Nigeria Limited, if you go through our website, you will find out that our our watchword, what we believe in, is putting the engineering, putting the construction industry and the engineering on the ground, and the standard of engineering has to be followed in anything we are doing.
Zakos Construction Nigeria Limited comprises of a team of very experienced management who have distinguished themselves in the areas of civil engineering, technical service delivery, quality control, and human resources management. No doubt, it believes in being the best, especially in the highly competitive engineering and construction sector, has won the firm major projects which has been and are being developed and executed with precision.
We started this journey since 2008, Zakos Construction, and to date, I want to believe that we have done marvelously well, because it is from what you do in one state that could lead you to the next state. It is what you do in one project in a particular state that could lead you to the next project in that particular state. And I believe we are on ground, and what the foreign firm can do, I believe we can do better.
As one of the fastest growing private-owned building and civil engineering company in Nigeria, Zakos, understanding the demand of the market, assembled well-experienced and qualified, technically skilled indigenous and expatriate personnel, backed by the required construction equipment and plans to enable it execute the necessary project with precision. This is no doubt a compliment, as the last 20 years has witnessed greater growth both in projects and practice in Nigeria's construction industry.
Yes, my view for engineering in Nigeria for the past 20 years, when I was a little boy, I want to believe that where we have problems so much is on building. A lot of reports of building collapse, yes. A lot of reports on basically collapse of building. And I want to believe that if our people wakes up to the challenges using a better materials, giving a professional supervision, I want to believe, and bringing in professionals to do the design, to monitor and supervise the project, no matter how little is the project, no matter how little is the building, I'm sure we'll go over it. Yes, Zakos Construction Nigeria Limited was incorporated in 1999, and the real operation starts in 2008 when we got a project in Abia State, Isa Langwa South Local Government. And since then, it has been not easy. Why? Because our people believe so much in the white, and when you are going to get jobs, there's always this our blacks cannot do it, this our people cannot do it, this our people cannot do it. But so far so well, we have proved to our client, we have proved to some people that we are coming across that we can do it.
One of the drivers of Zakos Construction Nigeria Limited's vision is the mission to be a construction company with a difference in the issue of trust and job execution, partnership, and in dealing with clients. This indeed is also the driver of engineering design, services, and project management in Nigeria. And these will also reflect on the growth patterns of Zakos Construction Nigeria Limited.
Yes, the important memory that comes to my mind is when I started a bridge project in Otuabagi. Because why I say that I fulfill in contributing to the national development is, one, we are talking about unemployment. Yes. And the construction industry in Nigeria and my own have a lot of workers. We purchase a lot of materials, and we reach out to other people by doing the social responsibility, giving back to the community where you are working, giving back to the society where you are working, what's the needs and the little that you can contribute back to the society.
Well, congratulations to the Zakos Construction Nigeria Limited. But before we go, let's talk about this important organization again. In our business briefs, is Standard Generic, is a pharmaceutical company delivering value to Nigerians.
I personally am a trained pharmacist, and normally you go into the field where you have knowledge. So that's why I chose to be in the field of pharmacy. It's not by chance. Very early in my life, I have always wanted to do something about health. Either I'm manufacturing drugs or I'm treating patients. We have products that cover a wide spectrum of disease situations, more common in Nigeria. So we have antihypertensives, we have anti-diabetics, we also have anti-inflammatory agents and antipyrophene. These are, in the common way to explain them is that we have products that against arthritis and inflammatory situations and the fever. We also have drugs that take care of a lot of infections in human beings. We call them antibiotics. We still manage to go by because we are professionals. They have done fairly well. I have to tell you the truth. For instance, a very good measure is that the incidence of fake drugs have already, in fact, have reduced considerably. So to that extent, you give credit to NAFDAC.
Well, that's about all we have time for on Inside Business Africa for today. Before I go, I would like to congratulate all of us Nigerians because for me especially, I was somewhere voting on Saturday and I believe that my vote will definitely count. And indeed, many Nigerians are waiting anxiously the final announcement, especially the presidential election. We do know that the senatorial elections results are coming in a globe, well, they are trickling in all over the federation and some people are happy, some people are not happy. But let's take it in stride because we know elections will always come and go. We believe that this particular one will not be an exception. Congratulations, Nigeria. I'll see you again on Inside Business next week for another interesting views on business, finance, and the economy. My name remains Kenneth Odushola Stevenson.